All right, let's be brutally honest for a moment. We've all had those days, right? The ones where cooking feels like scaling Mount Everest, and the only thing standing between you and utter starvation is that glorious, unassuming packet in the back of your pantry. Instant noodles. They're cheap, they're fast, they're always there. And it's in those moments of sheer convenience, or maybe even desperation, that are truly profound. Albeit slightly dumb, question pops into your head, the one you probably feel a little silly even thinking, but it keeps nagging at you. What if you only ate instant noodles for an entire month straight? Crazy, right? It sounds like something out of a bad reality TV show, but I bet, deep down, a tiny part of you has wondered, could I actually do it? How bad could it really be? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on this bizarre, carb-filled hypothetical. Okay, put on your science-like goggles for a second. Your body isn't just a basic machine. It's an incredibly complex, finely tuned engine that requires a diverse array of premium fuels to run smoothly. Think of it like a world-class athlete. Prepping for the Olympics, they don't just eat one thing, right? They need proteins to rebuild muscle, complex carbohydrates for sustained energy, healthy fats for organ function, and a whole spectrum of vitamins and minerals for every single process from thinking to breathing. Now, instant noodles, they're basically the equivalent of giving that athlete a single, solitary energy bar, and even that's being generous. They're primarily empty carbohydrates, quick-burning fuel that gives you a fleeting sugar rush before you crash. And then there's the sodium. Oh, the sodium. It's usually present in shockingly high amounts. You're getting a massive hit of salt and a calorie bump, but your body is screaming for everything else. It's like trying to build a magnificent skyscraper using only cardboard boxes and superglue. You might get something that looks like a building, but it's structurally unsound and missing literally everything else that makes it functional and safe. And this is where our little thought experiment takes a surprisingly dark turn. If you genuinely committed to an instant noodle-only diet for a solid month, your body would start sending out some serious, unmistakable distress signals. First, the energy crash would be profound. You'd feel utterly exhausted and sluggish, like you're trying to run a marathon through quicksand. This isn't just feeling tired, it's a deep, systemic fatigue from a profound lack of sustained fuel and essential nutrients. Your mental clarity would also plummet. Expect significant brain fog, difficulty concentrating, memory issues, and a general feeling of being off. Imagine trying to focus on anything complex when your brain isn't getting the right fuel. But it gets more serious: physical deterioration and genuine health risks. The astronomical amounts of sodium in instant noodles would send your blood pressure skyrocketing, putting incredible strain on your heart and arteries, a silent threat. Building up over time, you'd likely develop severe nutrient deficiencies, leading to alarming symptoms: iron deficiency, anemia causing dizziness and pallor, muscle wasting as your body breaks down its own tissues for protein, and a severely compromised immune system, leaving you vulnerable to every sniffle and bug. Your hair could become brittle and fall out in clumps, your skin might turn dry and sallow, and your nails could become fragile. It's a stark, almost horrifying reminder that while convenience, foods have their place, relying solely on them is a recipe for a medical emergency, not a sustainable diet. So, there you have it, the surprisingly grim reality of a month-long instant noodle diet. Clearly, it's not a recipe for peak health or even basic functionality. But if a seemingly innocent dietary choice can lead to such profound and unexpected consequences, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? What if you decided to only drink soda instead of water for an entire month? Think about that for a second, and we'll see you in the next What If?